Okay, as you can notice, I gave you such paper for you to effectively analyze what's in there, and later on that will be explained as well. That serves as a guide because in this additional lesson, no, for about 1 hour, I guess, hopefully we can finish this lesson because we are just going to discuss the English phonetics. I mean English phonology. Okay? English phonology, basically it is a branch in linguistics or a branch of language studies which deals with the study of sounds or study of sound systems. Please take note, we are talking about the English phonology. So the English phonology consists of 44 total sounds. Okay? 44 kabuok sounds under sa English phonology mismo. Okay? Now, don't get me wrong, when we say phonology, it is not specific to language, no? But also, there are some languages that have their unique phonological functions or sounds. For example, sa Bisaya, no, we have this kind of ng nga word. When combined, it is read as ang sound, di ba? Tapos sa English language, although there are sounds like that, no, or sounds like those kinds of ng combined or combined words or sounds rather, naglain-lain gihapon, or ang phonology, it only exists specific to language because some words in English, although na ay words nga maka-pronounce ta og ng or nga word, but it's not very common sa English language. What is common in Bisaya is kana nga word, okay? ng, or in Cebuano nagagihapoy ng, and that's one example of explaining phonology. Okay? English phonology, again, it is the study of sounds. Again, it is the study of sound systems. It says here, according to your module, English is a stress-timed language. Do not jot down every word that I say. Just understand what I'm saying. Which means that the stressed syllables in a sentence occur at regular intervals. We need to at least pronounce the words properly. And as English language majors, no, I expect you to pronounce words correctly and properly and articulate them with such appropriateness because you are all English majors and you must again be an expert to this field. One way of doing that is to learn English phonology because again, this is the study of sounds. You will identify the sounds, the differences of the existing sounds, and of course, how sounds differ unsay kalahian sa letter C and letter K when we pronounce it as the same one, no? K man gihapon, most of the times, the sound is K, but the letters are different. Why is that? Okay? Nganong different man sila duha? So that's all about the study of phonology. The differences and distinction of the sound systems in English language. Okay? So total of 44 phonemes. Keywords here. Take note of the keywords, 44 kabuok phonemes. When we say phonemes in phonology, it is the smallest unit of sound. Okay? Basically, every unit or every sound that we pronounce through our mouth is called a phoneme. Okay? A phoneme, for example, sa word nga cat. Okay? Sa word nga cat, there are 3 phonemes there. Okay? There are 3 phonemes here because the letter C has the sound of k. Sunod, it's not a because you will pronounce this as, if you pronounce this literally, as cat. Dubliha. Nangawat na ka ng bayay. Cut. Okay? It's not different. The sound there does not equate sa letter. Okay? Sounds or a sound does not equate to a letter. Letter C and letter K sound the same most of the times, or at least to some words. No? But here, the phoneme of the word cat is K. Second is eh. Mabantayan na ninyo. Later, it will be further discussed, no? K, T, combined as cat. Three phonemes, nag-equate ang three phonemes into one word. The very specific studies of sound system, again, is called phonology. This is what we are talking about, okay? The sound systems of a language and how phonemes correlate and contribute to such word, and how can we still distinguish these said differences. Okay? But if you will read this as you are taught to do, dili siya equate sa letters. Not every letter maog yun na iyang literal sound. It doesn't, because we have here the study of sound systems and the differences of the sounds. Okay? In English, 44 phonemes, pasabot 44 ka sounds. 24 diha ang sa consonants. Okay? 24 sa consonants. 20 sa vowels. And you might think, why, Sir, gabi lay kadagan sa vowels? Why are there too many sounds in vowels? No? Because ang ako nahibawan, as far as I know, is a, e, I, o, u lang. Diba? As far as you know, but there are combinations of vowels. And the combinations of vowels will be discussed if we touch the diphthongs and the triphthongs. Okay? But more to that later. We just have to discuss the very basics of phonology here, so that you can understand, apart from learning the history of language, as you may notice, no, those words that I said in the previous meetings, how language will be important, no, how language can be important to study the history of English language. I told you to take heed, or to pay attention to the very differences and the very concepts of such language, especially sa English language. Okay, aside sa history, we will learn why those consonant shifts proposed by Jacob Grimm, if you still remember, no, those consonant shifts, giunsa man pag-analyze sa mga linguists on how to add another consonant, how to add another vowel, and why the nature, no, the very nature, why, or what is the reason why we need to add or improve our sound system or our language in general. Okay? So, 20 ka vowels, 24 ka consonants. Take note of that. English has 44 phonemes, or distinct sounds, as I said, that are used to make words. Of course, we are using sounds to make, again, words. Cat cannot be pronounced as cat without the composition of three words. Three sounds. No? Dili siya mahimo og cat kung wala si k, e, and t. No? I-combine na, mahimo na ang cat. Okay? Same with the, let's say, word na long. The word long has pila ka phoneme? Pila ka phoneme? 3. It has only 3 phonemes because the word there, ng, one sound lang na. Dili na nga ha. It sounds as Ipikit dyan yung dila si yung ngala-ngala ang yung sound ng ng. It's very common in our language, no? We often ask this why when we try to learn something, or when we try to ask the essence of something, we ask ngano. Okay? We are asking the ng at first, or using the ng rather at first. But in English language, it's often in the middle, or at the very last part of the word. 3 phonemes lang siya, nga naman. When you try to break down the sounds, it sounds as, ang letter L, L. Very good. O. 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 I-combine. Long. Therefore, ang phoneme, pinakagamay na ang unit or the smallest unit of sound. Okay? And each phoneme differs. Okay? Each phoneme or there are varieties rather, in other words, of phonemes because it is specifically called as allophones. Okay? Or the systemic variations of sounds. When you try to pronounce water, no, in Filipino English, Filipino accent rather, when you try to pronounce water, water yun siya, mo Filipino yun yung accent. But in American English, you will hear rather water, no, water. And in British English, you will try water, woa, and there are also differences in the pronunciation sa American English, no, such as water, okay, water, okay, water, or water, or water. Now, the differences there of the sounds of the letter T sa water, no, ang letter T diha, usahay na aspiration, or na hangin, water, okay, woa, usahay mawala, okay, lain-lain ang sounds sa letter T, nakabantay mo, no, lain-lain ang pronunciation or sound, or varieties to pronounce the sound or the phoneme letter T or the T sound, and it is called as allophones. Okay? It's called allophones, and this is just the introduction of the study of sound systems such as phonology, and I don't want you to confuse the words and to confuse the concepts and the key terms here. I just want you to understand nga ang allophones mao nay tawag sa systemic variations. If si COVID sa una na ay variants but it's still the same, no? It's still a virus. Same with the allophones. Same with the phonemes rather. Naa siya klase-klase nga mga sounds, no? Variations of sounds, so to say. And we can identify them through using the words, and the existing varieties of the sound systems are common in English language. Okay? It's very common. Additionally, English has 24 consonant phonemes. 24 ka consonant, including stops, fricatives, affricates, nasals, liquids, and whatsoever pronounced as the consonant sounds. Okay? If you try to look at your notes, upper right, dili dapit, okay? Sa upper right, it is written there na naay voiced, okay? Phonemic chart, voiced and the unvoiced. When we say voice, it means to say nga it has vibrations when you try to pronounce the sound or the letter or the sound mismo. Let's focus here on sound. Okay? Because we are studying sounds here according sa inyong notes, no? According to the paper that I gave you, there are many sounds there, okay? The voice, when you try to pronounce a sound, no? For example, the letter N. Try to pronounce the letter N. N. Is there a vibration? Din sa inyong throat. Hiccup lang mo. Okay? It's free to hiccup your own throat. N. Naay vibration? Wala. Naa. But in phonology, in English language, take note ha, all vowels are voiced. Okay? All vowels are voiced. But not all consonants, or not all consonants, rather are voiced. Naay mga unvoiced or walay vibrations nga mahitabo sa imong throat. Okay? When you pronounce the basic vowels, what are the basic vowels? The A, E, I, O, U. You try to notice sa inyong throat, there are variations. There is a vibration, no? A, E, I, O, U. J vibration, wala. Jaon. Of course, all vowels are voiced. When we try to make our mouths round enough, no? it has vibrations. A, E, I, O, U. Na ay friction nga mahitabo sa atong throat or sa atong vocal box or sa atong larynx. Okay? But there are other consonant letters or consonant sounds or consonants in English language, especially in phonology, in English phonology, that are voiceless. Unsa man ang voiceless yung mga letters when you try to pronounce the sound of this one. unsa may kuana na sound. Ayan ang kuski kay wasi manampo mong babay mong tapad. Ha ha ha. Wala na, di na siya di na siya voiced, okay? It is a voiceless sound, okay? And also the letter F. The letter F, what's the sound of letter F? Oh, naaday friction, naaday vibration. Is there any vibration or wala? Wala, okay? That means to say other consonant sounds or consonants in English language are voiceless. Okay? Subtan. Okay. Subtan si voice and voiceless. Okay, sige. Let's move forward. Thank you. Wala na yung mag-attendance sa APAS. I will keep this one. Okay, let's move forward. Examples of such unsa pa ni? Consonants and vowels, no? The basic concepts here that we should discuss, and I have examples also to give which you can notice in your notes. The English language though has again 24 consonant phonemes including the stops. Okay? When we say stops, the examples of stops include the letter P, okay? The stops there. Okay, the stops. From the word itself, stops, no? When you try to pronounce the letter P, okay? P, sabay ko. P. Wala pa mo gawas si letter E diha, no? Nagpurma pa ka lamang sa imong lips, the way that you form your lips. There's already a stop. It's like you're stopping the airflow of your mouth, no? P, and then there is a release, no? From full stop, and there is a plosive stop, and also there is a complete release of the air. Okay? Letter P. Gibugag yun nimo ang hangin. Okay? Letter P. Another example here, and is also considered as stops, no? The letter P sound. Asa man nabilong ni ay kung ingnan sa vowel ni. Ha? Letter P. Consonant or vowel? Consonant. Very good. Another example is the letter B. Or the sound, say sound ana? B. But the letter B. Okay? Remember that sound and letter are not different or not the same. No? Dili mag-equate ang duha, or a sound or a letter does not equate the sound and vice versa. Okay? Another example of stops, the letter T or the sound T. The way that you pronounce T, no? Ya pa mo release ang hangin, mo kang nagpugong sa hangin, right? Ay sa i-release, don't release it yet. Don't release it yet sa noon. Don't release it yet. Okay? There is a stop. It's like you're stopping the airflow and then you suddenly release it completely. Okay? You can take a seat, nay bakante. You can take a seat, nay bakante dire. And of course, another example here is the letter D. Okay? Letter T and the letter D. Letter D, all those letters or all those sounds are examples of the stops. Okay? The stops. That's the manner of articulation or how we pronounce a certain sound. Okay? How we pronounce different sounds. And the moment that we are encountering some stops in our mouths, no, maunay siya yung mga example. Kuha. Okay? So these are just the basic concepts of phonology. Ha, dili na tamo dig deeper. It's because you are not really inclined to learn the complicated things in phonology, but just to introduce the fundamentals of phonology so that you can be aware on how to differentiate the words and the sounds when we touch the history of the English language aside from the one that we have discussed, such as the Old English period. No? When we try to proceed to other periods, no, you will think the phonology because it will help you understand the differences of the sounds through identifying different eras and historical periods. Okay? Another thing is we have another thing aside sa stops, we have the fricatives. Okay? Fricatives. We have the fricatives. An example of a fricative, or examples of fricatives, first of all are consonants that involve a partial closure of the vocal tract. Meaning to say, there is a slight closure sa atong vocal tract or sa atong ba sa ilalom. Okay? When we try to pronounce a single word or a single sound, we use our mouths. Diba? We use our mouths. Because if you try to make a human sound through other parts of your body, go to the nearest hospital. Okay? Kay basig lain ang gigamit nimo pag storya dili na kung ba. Okay? We use mouths, our mouths, no, to pronounce or to communicate. Okay? So we also use our mouths basically when we try to pronounce a single sound, even a single sound, ma-produce atong ba. Okay? Examples of fricatives, again, it is defined, fricatives is defined as the partial or the slight closure of our mouth and then hinahinay pag-release sa hangin. Kalahian nila sa stops, the only difference here is that the stops is the full stoppage of the airflow and then bugag yun dayon tanan. Okay, you let it all out. And sa fricatives, yes na ay konting stop and gradually, meaning step by step, or there is a slow and gradual process in releasing the air. Example. The example of fricative here is letter F. No? The sound of the letter F, unsa pa gani ang sound? Di ba na wala ka nag-stop sa hangin. Totally. Like the word, the letter B, no? Nagpugunggod ka sa hangin. Okay? But the fricative here, letter F, napugna ng hangin slightly. And then, when you try to pronounce, mukha na siya na ay gradual, hinahinay nga pag-release sa hangin. Okay? Unlike sa letter B, na stop, and then there is a complete letting go process of the air. Okay? That stops. But fricatives, hinahinay lang pagkabuga. Okay? F. Hinay ang paggawa sa air. Hinay. Okay? Not really like the letter P, nabugag yun nimo ang hangin. Sabtan. Okay. Another example of a fricative is the letter V. Letter V. Okay? As in voice. V. There's a difference between, that's why you're learning phonetics, no? Because you are learning the differences of the sounds, because these are the things that are very common to Filipinos, no? Unsa man nga B na baboy. When you try to spell a single word, naay mangutana. Unsa nga I na eagle, A na apple. It shouldn't be like that, especially your English language majors. V is different from B. Okay? And A, nga sa cat, cat. Letter A there, mao ganing na ay allophones, kay na lain-lain nga sounds. Okay? When you also try to, yes, ang A na apple, there are differences or phonemes also, or allophones also, when you try to study or pronounce the letter A. No? Na ay a, sa sat, past tense ng sit, or sit, rather. Sat, he sat on the mat. The cat sat on the mat. But when you try to pronounce the cat, dili man na siya naman siya, cat. Okay, differences of the sounds or variations of the sounds, again, is called allophones. Okay? Going back to fricatives, the letter V, there's a sudden stop there, or gamay lang nga pagpugong sa hangin, but not totally blocked. Okay? Not totally blocked. When you try to pronounce the sound, sabayad ako, pronounce the sound V. Pronounce the sound, not the letter. Okay? Again, dili lagi sila magkapareha. Okay? Kuha. Okay. Pronounce the sound of letter V. There is a sudden stop, but not a total stop of the air. Focus on the air, okay? There is a little bit of stoppage sa air, but not a total stoppage of the air. That's a fricative. Napugnan gamay, but not totally napugnan. Makagawas gyapon ng hangin. Kuha. That's letter V. S also, S. Di kayo siya napugnan, no? Pero makagawas gyapon ng hangin. But it creates a distinct sound. Okay? Imagine ang power ng ato dila, no? Balik-balik lang siya diri sa atong mouth. But it creates sounds that help us identify the meaning of the said words and what we are trying to express. That's the beauty of language. Okay? Another, letter S, letter Z, letter Z, the sound of letter Z, na ay blockage, gamay lang, but still makagawas gyapon ang hangin. That's fricatives. Sabtan. Sabtan si fricatives. Okay, very good. Next is the affricates. We have here affricates. Excuse me. The affricates, somehow mukha siya fricatives gihapon, but this time when we say fricatives as defined here, okay, I mean affricates are consonants or consonant sounds that begin as stops gihapon. Nagbigin siya as stop and then transition into fricatives. From stops to fricatives, matawag siya nga affricates. There is a stop and then there is a sudden release after the stop. Okay? Now, an example of affricate here, the sound C and H. In your notes, no? Kani siya, nasa man to? Kani siya nga symbol, it is transcribed as the sound of this one. Ch, ch. The letter T and the prolonged letter S there. Kuha na ninyo, nasa yung notes, no? Try to pronounce the example at below. On sa example below sa inyong notes. Example, nasa ubos. Cheese. 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 Okay? When you try to notice, when you notice rather, the sound here, although duha ka letters, it sounds as one. Okay? It sounds as one, proving that letters and sounds do not correlate. Okay? Ang symbol sa CH, no, is maunang drawing diha sa inyong maunang symbol rather diha sa inyong notes. Okay? Diha sa inyong handouts. Also, another example, yes, affricates siya because there is a sudden stop. Mukha siya magsugod sa letter T. Look at the symbol. Mukhang letter T, no? Letter T yun siya, literally. Letter T, and there is a sound of letter T there. And the combination of the anamanti and murag dako nga letter S. That sound nga dako nga letter S is sh, sh. Ang letter T o letter ang sound ng ch and sh i-combine mao nay ch ch ch. Okay? Sabtan. Nakuha ninyo? Letter T nga sound is ch ch. Ang kingi nga symbol, it sounds as sh 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 or combination ng S sanan H. No? When you try to pronounce the word shoot. Okay? Ang sound there is shh. Mao na symbol. As you look at you try to look at your notes, mao ni siya. There dapit. Ubos sa letter K. Ubos sa letter K, mao na symbol sa sound nga. What sound is it again? Example sa word nga shall. Shall. Ingana ang phonology class. Okay? We need actually a speech lab here, but unfortunately in this building there are no facilities available. And that's not our control anymore, so we just need to improvise here. The sound of this symbol, never mind the perfection of that drawing or that symbol, just focus here, the symbol yun, mura siya prolonged na letter S, no? And it sounds as shh. But if you combine the sound of letter t, t, t and the sound sh, will result into ch or cheese. Diba? Cheese. Na siya sudden stop. Another example of stop again. According to the definition of affricates, na kunoy sa beginning, there is a stop. No? Stop mani. Letter T. Aminaw. Stop mani yung letter T. Diba? It is a stop. Example gani ng stop. Diba? And then, naapoy nga sound, a sudden stop daw according sa definition, there is a complete stop. Di ani mo laos ang hangin pag magbiging ka pag pronounce ng letter T or ng sound na ay blockage of the air, and then there's a sudden release. Hinahinay lang. Cheese. Choose. That's the proper pronunciation. That's why each phoneme is very important for you to notice and memorize, because you will learn the differences of the sounds that will lead you to an efficient use of language or to the proper use of the words. Okay? Sabtan, si affricates. Another example of the affricates, another example of an affricate rather, is J, letter J. Okay? Letter J yun mismo. No? Familiar mo letter J? Kapi kalisod, si letter J. Letter J ba? Oh, familiar. Grade 2, kalabasa, familiar sa letter J. Okay, very good. That's an example, or the sound of letter J is an example of affricate. An example of an affricate because a sudden stop sa letter D, J, no? Sa letter J diha, let me demonstrate to you the symbol of letter J. Tapad sa letter K, sa left side ng letter K. Okay? Mukha siya letter D, nakuha na? Notice letter D, and that sound ngayang katapad is letter Z, or sounds as z, z, z. Okay? It sounds as z. I-combine si D sa z, j, j, d, and z, d, j. Ana ang sound, ang resulta, di ba? So, ang resulta ana is the sound of letter J. J. Jar. 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 Joy. Okay? Those are the distinctive sounds that you must master, ladies and gentlemen. That's phonology. Okay? That's phonology, and you must again be an expert on these sounds for you to have proper communicative skills and proper pronunciation of each word para di na muingon nga nga apple and i na eagle. Okay? It's for your proper articulation and proper communicative style. Okay? And you also know the standard nga ang letter J pronounces this one, and the letters are not do not equate rather to sounds. You must know and understand these things. Okay? Sige, move forward ta. Tapos na ta sa stops and sa fricatives and sa affricates. We move forward to nasals. This one is just very easy. I think you will understand this by just giving, by me just giving you examples. Kagaina, ang NG bitaw nga sound. No, isa ra ang sound, no? Although it is composed of two consonant letters, no? It is, it will result only into one sound. Okay? Ang sound galing ng NG, what's the sound of NG? Again, what's the sound of NG? That's the sound of NG. Nga. Okay? Long. Now, notice ninyo ang airways naa sa inyong nasal. Ang hangin naa sa inyong ilong ni gawas. That's nasal. We are talking about the manner of articulation here, or how the sounds are produced in our mouth. Especially talking about the airways. Ang hangin. Asa nabilong ang dila nato when we try to pronounce a certain sound. Nasal, example, NG or sound, the sound of the letter M, no? Madyo ko lang nga sa baba na nimong nigawas ang hangin pag mo pronounce ko ng M. The sound ato ang gipangutana ha. But if you incorporate another sound, if you pronounce the word mother, sunod-sunod na doon na phoneme, and of course, dili ka mag-stagnant, imubaba. It moves. But the sound, is a nasal one. Sabtan. Ano pa may example? N, nga letter. N, or the sound. Hama na kang hangin? Sa ilong. That's why it is called nasal. Okay? Sabtan, si nasal. Dali ka, no? Sa liquids, last one, liquids sa consonant. Last one for the consonants. Liquids, yun, as in liquids nga, solid liquid gas. Liquids. Liquids here is defined rather, and it says here nga liquids are consonants that involve partial closure of the vocal tract. The partial, paminaw, partial closure of the vocal tract. Same sa fricatives, same sa affricates, and sa liquids. Okay? It has partial closure of the vocal tract, meaning to say nga allowing air to flow around the sides of the tongue. Although there is a complete blockage, such as the stops, no? Niyang gi-block good nimo pag mo pronounce ka ng letter, wala agihanan sa hangin, no? Letter, unless if you release such sound, no? And it's pronounced as letter P, but the sound letter P, na-stop sa na-stop sa hangin. That's why it's called stop. In liquids, there's partial blockage of the vocal tract. And example here, ang R, letter R, and it sounds as Sound ng letter R. Sunduga. Ayaw lang ang pangisog kay mukha kang iyo. Nakabantay mo nga na ay partial blockage sa vocal tract or partial blockage sa air. Wala siya completely ma-block. Okay? But the air, again, according here, flows around the sides of the tongue. Nakahangin din ni gawas. nasa baba, it's not nasal, no? It's not nasal. Wala mong gawas diri, no? You try to notice if nabay hangin if you try to pronounce the letter R. Nahangin wala sa ilong. Wala. Therefore, ang hangin ay kung ingna mo gawas sa other parts sa imong lawas, no? Mo gawas na diri sa ilalom sa imong dila. Okay? It flows around your tongue. That's liquids. Liquids. Timan nga lang mga example. Okay? Nag-take note sa example?
Yes.
Okay. Example of a liquid is the letter R. Na gamay lang yun nga hangin din kay it is partially blocked. Okay? Subtan English language majors. Okay, very good. Another is the letter L. L. The sound Diba? Partially blocked ang hangin. Hala, i-feel ang hangin sa imo ilong if there is an air. Wala. Ay kung ignang sa talinga mo gawas. If sa talinga na hangin, go to the nearest hospital again and have yourself be checked by a doctor. Okay? Pag naihangin din tas di mo gawas gamay, delikado. Okay? L, i-pronounce ang letter L. There's a small flow of the air here sa side of your tongues. Subtan.
Yes, sir.
L. Okay? Ay lang pirmiha kay basig pati sa gawas ng eskwela nakaw. Sipa-sipa nakaw ng lata. Those are the sounds na dapat ninyo i-memorize and i-take note for the 24 consonants. Again, wala na ito ma-discuss isa-isa sa ila because there are sounds here that are very self-explanatory. Okay? Ang sounds here, sometimes nag-represent na po sa letter. But not all letters, again, equates the sound. Okay? Another topic, we will talk about the so-called vowels. Down sa taas na part, kanang vowels. Simple nga, dali ka ni. English has 20 vowels or English has 20 vowel phonemes. When we say phoneme, again, defined as the smallest meaningful unit of a sound. Okay? Smallest particle siya ng sound. Phoneme, phoneme, phoneme. 3 phonemes na siya combined into one word. That's why naka-pronounce ko ng certain nga word. Okay? That's the importance of a phoneme. Now, according here, English has 20 vowel phonemes, including monophthongs and diphthongs. We will try to discuss first the two because the triphthongs there are very complicated, no? Because it is a combination of 3 vowel sounds na, and it's first year pa mo, no?
Yes, sir.
It will be very hard for you at least to understand the distinctions between the 3 types of thongs, the monophthongs, diphthongs. But we start with the basics. I will simplify the examples for you. Okay? Another example, again, first example rather of monophthongs. From the word itself, na ay monophthong diha, di ba? Sa taas,
Yes, sir.
very lapit. Monophthong. And the meaning to say from the word mono means one or single sound. A, E, I, O, U. Those are the examples of monophthong. Okay? One vowel sound. Wala na siya combination ng other vowel sounds. Okay? For example, sa word there nga sheep, no? The letter I, the symbol I there, rather, is pronounced, it's not pronounced as I or I, no? Because letters, again, do not equate sounds. The letter I or the symbol I there is transcribed as E. Gahi nga E. 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 When you try to pronounce the word feel. Feel. Okay? The phoneme of the letter sa feel ha, feel. The phoneme here is the symbol nga kani. Feel. Because again, letters do not equate sounds. Feel nga word na siya vowel nga symbolizes as this one. Take note ha, inyuhan na ng copy. Take note sa words or sa symbols here. Sa sheep na siya I, of course naapod siya duha ka tuldok sa right side, 2 periods on the right side. And that's for you to be aware na kailangan siya i-pronounce nga pinagahi. You have to pronounce it as E, not I. E. Naa siya emphasis sa E nga sound. Sheep. Sheep. Dili ka pwede mo pronounce og sheep. Okay? Di ka pwede mo pronounce po og sheep. But the vowel there or the vowel sound sa sheep, sa double E nga sound, is prolonged. No? Prolonged siya or napataas siya gamay. It has been elongated because of the 2 periods or somewhat like a colon tapad sa atong I or E nga sound. That's why na-prolong siya. E. Feel. Sheep. Okay? Feet. Kuha. Sabtan si first symbol. Okay. We move forward sa, that's diphthong ha. I mean monophthong. One example of monophthong. One single vowel nga ang gigamit. E. Pure yun siya nga letter E lang. Okay? Wala siya sagol nga lain vowel. But, another example of, again, monophthong. Let's try the kanang sa iyang ubos. Okay? The bed. Letter E yun. Okay? Letter E yun nga, nga symbol. It is pronounced, the sound of this symbol is pronounced as letter E. E. Just like the example there. Lantaw. Bed. Bed. Di ka pwede mo pronounce of bed because it's the symbol. Okay? The symbol of the sound E is this one. If you add the phoneme letter, the phoneme or the sound B sa sugod, B na phoneme sa sugod, and para mahimo na bed o man na phoneme ang kailangan. Letter man ang D. O may sound sa D. Ginoo ko. D. Ang sound sa D. Again, timan ini ha, sound does not equate into letter. Or a letter, and vice versa, does not equate into sound. Timan yun na. Okay? Always remember that one because that will guide you in identifying the differences of the sounds. Okay? Last phoneme required here. Last sound. Last sound. D. D. Okay? Bed. Combine all the phonemes, you pronounce the word bed. But the symbol here, the phoneme here, differs from the phoneme here. Because if you try to combine the two, dili na siya monophthong. If you combine two vowels or two vowel sounds, mahimo na siyang diphthongs. From the word itself, dual or D. Take note of that, ha? Diphthongs means two vowel sounds. Two combined vowel sounds. Sa right side ng inyong paper, tapad sa phonemic chart. The first symbol there is letter I and the letter baliktad nga E. Unsa man na? Ana, di ba? Basta ana. Ang letter I and letter baliktad nga letter E is pronounced as unsa pa gani ni prolonged? Ay dili siya prolonged kay wala may colon. Unsa man nga sound? E. 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 Again, letters. Letter I get it. Letter I ni siya. But letters do not equate into sounds, remember? Therefore, it sounds as kani E. E. Pag naay colon, i-prolong lang nimo. E. 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 But wala may colon, pinakalit lang siya. E. 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 Okay? E. But, na-additional man, na-add man, I mean si letter baliktad nga E, on sa may symbol ana, lantawa diha. Sa left side, sa monophthong pata, it's only one sound, one vowel sound. Ang baliktad na E, hanapa. Teacher nga example. Teacher, no? Teacher nga example. Ang sound na E sa teacher, is it I? Teacher ba? Teacher? Or, unsa ba dapat? Ang E, ako tagpangutana. Ang E. Ang E na sound. Ano siya? E. Letter E na sound. E. So, teacher, di ay. Teacher. Teacher. Very good. Teacher. Okay? Teacher. Kay ang sound diha kaniba siya ba baliktad nga letter E sa teacher. Timani ang sound na sa iya nga symbol is okay? Mo siya pinaya nga letter E. Okay? I-combine kani diphthongs naman ta, no? It is the combination of two vowel sounds. No? Ang diphthongs. Correct? Agree? Combination of two vowel sounds. Pag i-combine si letter I, and letter iya. Basaha ang example. Here. In American English language and according to International Phonetic Alphabet, it is pronounced as here. Sir, anong wala may R? Remember, letters do not equate sounds and we have here allophones. Not necessarily R should be pronounced nga here. Acceptable ang here, yes, of course, sa English language. And Americans and other English speakers also say that. And in dictionary, that sound exists or is accepted, but we have the concept allophone. Nga again, defined as the systemic variations of a sound. Sabtan. Okay? Sir, nga nung na may R, wala man gi-pronounce, so wala ipuyo si R diha? No. Naay pulo si R. In fact, it is a very significant sound. All of the phonemes are very significant sounds. But then again, you must remember nga there are varieties of sounds to be pronounced. Sometimes R, sometimes sa British English and sa other American speakers and other English speakers, di na ma-pronounce si R. Here. Come here. Okay? Come here. Letter H, or ang sound sa letter H, ha, 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 ha. Sound sa letter H, everyone. Ha, ha. Sunod. Combine. Hi. Ya pa. Combine panduha. Ya pa yung labot ini. Hi. Hi. I-combine ini. Here. Maski ni anay R, makuha na nimo. Silent R. But in spelling, na ay letter R. Kuha si phonology. Okay? Sometimes in linguistics sa among klase, we refer this one as phonology. Okay? Because it's fun learning the sounds. Bibog yun kayo mi sa una. Eh mo kami mga ero. Yes, ingana ang effort. Magkinataw-anay pod mi sa una, so I get the point nga makatawag yun mo, especially if learning the sounds first time, no? First time pa lang. And sa una, ang among pinakakatawanan nga letter is letter A. And the sound, the systemic variations of letter A. Sometimes na ay sa cat, naapoy sa apple, no? Naapoy nga naapoy Ayaw lang paspasa. Kay sometimes it sounds too embarrassing. So, that's one way of learning. Kaya dapat manggod na ata sa speech lab. Nakita kayo nakabati, maski muhonghong ka makabati na, But it's very awkward sometimes when we try to pronounce, but we have to pronounce for us to learn. Okay? Again, that's the monophthong and diphthong sa vowels. Combination of 20 vowel sounds. Combination na ng monophthongs or one vowel sound and the diphthongs or the combined or two vowel sounds. Sabtan?
Yes, sir.
Kuha si phonology?
Yes, sir.
Questions? Yes, sir. That's pretty much phonology. Introducing the sound systems. Okay, sige. Lantaw to sa inyong handout. On your handout, other letters there symbolize the same as how it sounds. Correct? Letter P, for example. Nawala na siya yung symbol. Letter P, yun siya. Okay? And it sounds as pug yun. But there are other consonants here. For example, sa sound nga, sound nga, ch, ch. Sometimes, it's not sometimes, no? It is the exact symbol. Mao gyud ni. Okay? The letter T and the sound sh combined. Sh. But again, I just want you to know na other consonant letters there, other consonant symbols rather in the phonemic chart symbolize the same as the letters. Okay? So, dili kaayo mo maglibog. Libog ra gyud kaayo si diphthongs kay combination of the two vowels naman, combination of two vowels. Okay, sige. Another example sa diphthongs para mas malingaw pa mo, no? Another example sa diphthongs. Let's take John Waite na example. Kita ninyo? John Waite. John. Sakto? Sakto? Oh, John Waite. On my pronunciation, monophthong sa taha, what is the pronunciation of this letter? But this one, E. Pinakalit lang, E. It's not E. Because pag i-pronoun mo, dapat na ay colon, hindi sa tapad. Remember? Dapat na ay colon. Nag-take note mo, ato, nag-delete na naman ako. Okay? Dapat na ay colon sa right side. If you prolong the letter E sound, or the sound E. Sound in E. What's the sound of this one? And this one? Combined. A. Ano yung sound in E? E. I-combine. A. Okay, A ha, focus kaninga diphthong. A, we add the sound of the W. What's the sound of W? Another phoneme has been added. No, another phoneme combine. We, inipa duha. Adanay. Laksra. We. Add this one. Way. Another phoneme. T. Wait. Again, letters and spellings and the representations of consonant and vowel do not equate to the sound. Lain sila nga konsepto. Okay? Wait. Dili ka pwede kung naay ni, naaning colon and wala ni, wait na. Okay, wait na. Please wait for me. Ana di ay. Pwede ba dya? Dili man pwede. The proper pronunciation wala dapat ni. So that sa example ninyo nga wait diha, ang AI wait dapat na pagka-pronounce. Wait. Dili po ka mo pronounce og kaninga phoneme W, what's the sound? Wo. And the symbol or katong baliktad nga letter E, no? Kana ba? I don't know, basta baliktad nga letter E. Bali, laong ba dya? Diyan, baliktad nga letter E. And the phoneme T. Wet. It's another word. Okay? It's another word. And it's different from here. Okay? Monophthong, wet, one vowel sound lang. Monophthong. But if diphthongs gani, two vowel sounds. Wait. A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. Mukha makang nasakit. A, E, I, O, U. Ayapod, U. Ayaw po na naa. A, E, I, O, U. Di ba? Mo na ang atong diphthongs, or I mean monophthongs. Okay? The A, E, I, O, U. Again, the A, E, I, O, U. And this one represents only one vowel sound, but this one represents two vowel sounds. That's basically the differences and discrepancies of monophthongs and diphthongs. Gusto pa ninyo example? Sige. Another example. Sige, John, word nga show. Diri dapit. John, example nga show. Lantaw sa copy. Lantaw sa inyong copy. Show. Okay? Naa siya symbol nga. Baliktad gihapon nga letter E. And murag palayok nga letter U. Kana. That symbol. No? Sa monophthong, balik ka sa monophthong. Hanapan ni nga symbol. Sa monophthong, balik. What's the sound of that? Especially pag naay naay colon. Pag naay colon, again, prolong. Example sa banga nga letter U. Ay wala di ay ni colon, wala ni colon. Diretso na sa diretso na sa example sa third one kanang good. 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 Dili pwede good because that represents as letter U gyud nga naay colon, which is ang tapad niya sa right side. Paminaw. Okay? This symbol again sounds as what? Pinakalit lang siya nga letter everybody. Okay, that's the symbol or sound of this one. Paminaw. That's the sound of this one, and ang baliktad gani la letter E, ano pa gani? Giad ang U. Unsa man? L. I-combine man nimo ang diphthongs naman ta. Di ba? Diphthongs naman ta. Mo ni example sa diphthongs. Okay? L. Okay, mag-add ta ng kaninga sound na lang. Kaninga sound. Before sa kaninga sound. Saan man pa-pronounce? Shall. Ayaw po pala, kay uwi ka. Shall. We watch the show. Mana deka. We watch the show. Okay? Man siya. Show. Sahay uwi po lagi ng mga British, no? Shall. We watch the show called Lucifer Mornings to. Mga anak po ka dito. Pagpalit og barbecue diha sa kilid, unya paging anak pag-pronounce. Di ba, ingon ka Steve, duslakod ta ka ng barbecue steak. Another example? Or nakasabot na mo? Gusto nga mag-example, makatawa mo? Sabot na bitaw, class? Sabta na? Kuha si phonology. Mahuli na ta. Okay, this will be included in your exam, prelim exam. Okay? This will be included in your exam. And final announcement before mag-prelim, since prelim na next week, di ba? Prelim na next week, and pag-settle na ka mo ng inyo permit, kay no permit, no exam man daw. Inyuhan na ng copy, feel free to study it. Ay sus, kaluoy. Dali. Jari copy. Okay, final announcement for the exam. The exam coverage will be lesson 1, lesson 2, and lesson 3. Basically, the first lecture na sa Facebook group na upload. Second lecture, uploaded also sa atong Facebook group. And this will be the third lecture. Kani mismo nga recording. Okay? And please watch the video. Understand what I'm saying. Understand, grasp the concepts, please. And when I say grasp the concept, you might want to understand yun and comprehend the details there, not memorizing each word I say. Okay? Type of test. Simple recall lang ta sa first type of test. Multiple choice type of test. It's either the second type of test, test B rather. It's either true or false or matching type. Third type of test kita. It's either in ani, short response, okay? And it's either a long composition or an essay. Okay? So, test C. That's for test C. Sabtan?
Yes, sir.
Okay. No more questions? Concerns? Clarifications? Donations? Wala? Sige. You can go na and you are dismissed, everybody. Goodbye. And one more thing. Did you learn something today? Yes, sir. Okay, very good. That's good to know.